A quick update on the 86 Foxbody. I did get my caster camber plates installed along with the coilovers. I don't know if you can see those in there very well, but they're in there. Those are the AFCOs with, I got some other springs. They are 14 inch instead of 12 and 150 pounds instead of 175. So I think I'm going to sell those. Those are Viking springs also. And then I took another quarter coil off the back of the stock springs, and I actually got it sitting even side to side right now. I did roll the lip a little more with the hammer, and I'm not too worried about the little paint crack right there because obviously this car needs to be painted, so not a big deal. But wanted to get the back end down a little lower, and got that accomplished. Got the caster camber plates in. I am within a half a degree camber from recommended, and I did get off Amazon that I found on YouTube this little tool here for setting your caster and camber. It's actually pretty nifty, and it's only like 15 bucks. So I do recommend that if you want to try to just keep your car somewhat in alignment and messing with the front suspension. Again, I am going for I'm going to put a tubular K-member in here and tubular A-arms, but that'll be at a later date. Nonetheless, that will all be, that'll go to the alignment shop after that. But so I wanted to keep it pretty close to where it's drivable. And it does pull a tiny bit to the left, but I know I'm at 1/2 degree off of recommended camber on the passenger side. So I will probably make that adjustment and maybe just keep it close for the time being, because I'm going to do I got a manual rack too with the tubular. When I do the K-member and A-arms, I'll switch over to a manual rack, so the power steering will be going bye-bye. I did modify this my stock air box with that from that site, what is it, airintaketubes.com or something like that. I got the 3.5 inch just a 1.5 or 2 feet aluminum pipe. It's like 15 bucks. Shot it with some black paint, trimmed it to fit with some 3.5 inch couplers and some hose clamps. That is still the stock elbow and the stock air box with the Pro M75, and that seems to work pretty good. I kind of did tried to copy what Anderson does with their 3.5 inch power pipe and move the mass air sensor a lot closer to the elbow to give it more of a straight shot. And although this sensor does come with the screen to straighten out the airflow, but nonetheless, I kind of tried to copy the 3.5 inch power pipe a little bit, as this tubing size is very similar. I ordered one and it didn't fit right in the car, so I sent it back. So kind of went back to this stock intake and a little modified stock intake, and seems to work pretty good so far. It doesn't whistle like the BBK did, but nonetheless, one other thing I did was back here. I went ahead, readjusted the drum brakes, but I also shot these with that cast paint that I'm going to use on that intake manifold. I kind of wanted to see what that looked like, so since I had the back wheels off to cut the coils, I went ahead and shot the drums in that cast paint so I could see if I like that color or not. And I think it's going to look real good on here instead of this silver barbecue paint. So eventually, when I get around to it, when I feel like taking it apart, that is going to get shot with the cast Rust-Oleum, and I'll probably do these Ford valve covers in the cast as well. See how that goes. Anyway, just a quick update of what's going on with the 86. A couple projects I got done today and the previous weekend. Okay, thanks for checking it out.